There was a really interesting post I saw on Twitter maybe a week ago. It was George Gammon, who, the Bitcoiners love to skewer, but George was talking about he was at a bar in St. Bart's somewhere, chatting with a group of young women who were there. Basically, they were like, Midwest United States girls that were down there just sort of trying to get on billionaires' yachts. And George's point was, like, this is the other side of that coin. Is like 30 years ago, those women would not have had access to the billionaires to get on their yachts. So it wouldn't even be something they'd be interested in. They would have been, hoping to go on a first date with the elementary school teacher. And, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's both sides of these things. So the guys that think they have no possibility of having a yacht, like, they don't even think they have the possibility of having a house. So that's a complete, to your point, a disconnection from why would I even have that goal. And on the other side, the other side of that, the yacht thing is also the fiat thing playing itself out, where serving money, like back to the start of the conversation.
Yes. And one of the lessons in the course is titled Mastering Sexual Energy with Mission. And these guys who feel hopeless don't have a mission, partly because they don't feel like they could accomplish their mission, even if they tried. So I frame it this way. God made us in his image, male and female in his image. And the first commandment was be fruitful and multiply. So the desire for sexual intimacy is irreversibly connected with being made in God's image, with our purpose, because we are to be fruitful and multiply. And of course, we know how multiplication occurs within the human species with sexual intimacy. If that's true, and it is, then the desire for that is the God-given fuel for building civilization. It is. This desire for sexual intimacy is your God-given fuel to be a builder. And so, if that's the case, what's happening with porn is men are taking that fuel, that energy, and redirecting it to a destructive use. Whereas God wants you to take that energy and direct it to a constructive use. So if you can redirect your sexual energy away from porn, which just drains it and leaves you with nothing, to something constructive, to a productive mission, then you'll see your desire for porn evaporate because there's something bigger you're working towards. So I think that's really the key, is redirect, I used to pray, God, take away my desire, and it never happened. God said no. And I think the reason he said no was because if I take that away, I'm taking away the energy for your purpose, for why I created you, to be a builder, to be a constructive, productive individual, to multiply, and when I say multiply, I don't even mean necessarily children. A single man with no wife can still use this energy to be productive and create a fruitful environment around him. So this is really the key. We need to get out of ourselves and start to redirect to something bigger and a purpose greater than our own self, fulfillment.